Hey peeps, it's me, Hima Cosplay, and today I'm doing a makeup tutorial for Chiaki Nanami from Super Danganronpa 2. Please make sure to check out my Instagram account at Hima Cosplay for the finished pics. Alright, so the first thing to do in any cosplay is put in your color contacts. It's important to do this first so that you don't get any makeup or anything on the lenses, because that's super bad for your eyes. I did that once and ended up having blurry vision for like 2 days afterwards. To put in your contacts, gently place the lens on the tip of your finger, pull the lower lid down, open wide, and carefully slide the lens onto your eyeball. These lenses I'm using are Royal Vision Girly Chip Pink lenses I got from eyecandies.com. They're 14.5 millimeters and they're super duper comfy. I really like them. Alright, once you got your contacts in, get your hair out of the way with a nifty fluffy headband thingy, or like put it up in a ponytail or something so you don't get hair makeup. Now we put on our primer. I don't always use primer, but I really like how this made my skin look. And you know Chiaki has like perfect skin and it's super jelly. So I just took a little bit of this, pumped it all over my face and blended it in with my fingers because my beauty blender thing is still stained from the time I did full body zombie makeup. Alright, probably should do that again. Alright, next I use my Rimmel Insta CC primer, which is like BB cream but with more color. And I've got lavender here, which makes your face extra glowy fairy princess instead of sleep-deprived college student with 2 jobs to support our overly expensive hobby. So first we draw some Naruto whiskers and 2 little triangles on your forehead, and then it's a kitty cat face. Meow. Alright, and then you just go ahead and blend it all over your face to make it all nice and even. Don't worry, the purple doesn't show up that much. It's just like really lightening stuff. Alright, next up is concealer. So I've got CoverGirl Clean Invisible. You know, I think this is my sister's. Oh, also I put a little concealer under my eyes, around my nose because I have a cold, a little on my forehead, and some on the eyelids. I do this because it helps the eyeshadow show up better, and also because I'm kind of sick and look like a nasty potato who hasn't slept in like a week. And then some around my mouth to highlight it a little. Then you go ahead and blend a lot so that it's not too obvious that you're using makeup. Alright, then foundation, finally. So this is Wet n Wild Photo Focus Liquid Foundation in Rose Ivory. I like this a lot because most foundations are too dark for me or they make me look all yellow, but since this is a cool tone foundation and nice and light and not $15 a pop, I use it a lot. The foundation, I just use the sticky thingy in the lid and draw another cat on my face and on some on the chin and on the eyelids, and then I just blend a lot. Not gonna lie, there is a lot of blending involved in doing makeup. Any makeup, really. Alright, so next we're going to take our contour stick. This is Wet n Wild again. So Chiaki and most anime characters have this nice V-shaped jawline, and if you're like me, you don't. So we're going to make a fishy face, trace where we want our jawline to be, and where our jawline actually is, and then some on the neck so it's not too obvious we're cheating with makeup, and a little extra on your forehead if your forehead's a 6 head, and then go ahead and blend. Yay! Now we use finishing powder to make sure we don't get no smudges anywhere. I've got ELF in Translucent Fair Light because it was $1 and I like things that are cheap because I get paid cheap. And then just brush that over your face. Alright, the last part of the skin is highlighter. I just put some on my cheekbones, on my nose, on the Cupid's bow, which is like the top of your lip, and on your chin. It's more on your cheekbones and just a teeny bit right under your eye. And then blend. This highlighter is Revlon Photo Ready Instafix Highlighting Stick in Pink Light. And it's normally like $12 friggin', but it was half off, so I had a gift card, so yeah. On to the eyes. For Chiaki, she's got this pastel pink thing going on with her eyes and bag and shoes and jacket trim, so I like to use the same color in the makeup. And since most pink eyeshadows you find in the store are much warmer and like almost red or orange, I use this cool pink lipstick instead. This is Maybelline Pink Pop Lipstick, and to use it as an eyeshadow, I either use a brush to evenly distribute it and just kind of brush it all over the eyelid, or you could just stick it straight on your eyelid because like both ways work. Doing it directly definitely makes it brighter though, so it kind of depends on what you're going for. Either way, just kind of even it out with the brush so that they're both the same amount of pink, roughly-ish. Onto the eyelid crease. For this I'm using Hard Candy Look Pro in Rose Gold, and I'm using this shimmery brown here. This palette was literally $1 in the Christmas stocking stuffer aisle because I love me some cheap makeup. So here I'm just brushing it a teeny bit above my natural crease, but since everyone's eyes are different, you kind of have to figure it out for yourself. I have naturally deep creases and larger eyelids, so that works for me. If you have monolids, you can probably just draw the crease wherever, and if you have small eyelids, you'll probably want to draw it somewhere above your natural crease. But please remember, this is not the only way to do it at all. Every way is valid because cosplay is a way to express yourself. There is no right or wrong way, just have fun and do whatever the heck you want. Sorry for the rant. Anyway, it's time for sparklies! This palette is from Claire's, and I'm using this light pink color with bluish glitter. I love glitter. So this is kind of like a gel eyeshadow with glitter, so it's super easy to put on. It doesn't get all over your face like other glitter shadows, but it is kind of weird to use with a brush, so I just use my finger. I spread it mostly on the inner third of my eyelids, and then some on the rest to make my eyes look wider and more sparkly. And then sometimes I dab it on like the inner corner just for funsies, and also because I love glitter. Now it's time for eyebrows. I like to do eyebrows before liner and lashes because I'm kind of uncoordinated and would probably get mascara all over my hand. But feel free to switch the order. So I'm using this Rimmel lipstick looking concealer thing, but you can use whatever concealer. I don't always use this, but it's nice and solid, works pretty well. So just run all over my eyebrows with this and kind of blend it in a little bit, and then go back to the CoverGirl concealer from earlier and brush my eyebrows backwards. And then I use a super expensive $3.99 designer double-ended pure white miniature salon grade beauty blender pro and blend the edges with my foundation. Then I smooth my eyebrows back into place so it kind of looks like I did nothing, unless you look like really close. So next I use this white eyeliner, looks like it used to say Rimmel, and go over my eyebrows again. This is important especially with characters with light hair like Chiaki because it really helps the color stand out. Also, you'll basically want to draw what you want your eyebrows to look like, and then we'll color over it in just a bit. Also, you probably don't want to let anyone see you right now because you might scare them, and that would not be fun. That would be pretty funny. Alright, so for Chiaki's eyebrows, I'm using Maybelline Expert Wear Shadow in Lavender Smokes. This color is a little bit more purple than Chiaki's hair, but the wig I have is also a little more purple than her hair. And the colors match like almost exactly, so that's really great. So we'll just use this little thingy that came with the palette to fill in our eyebrows. And just like, you know how you would normally fill in eyebrows, I guess. And don't worry if you go over a bit because we can always fix it with this super expensive, ultra cool, dual wielding professional beauty blender pro. That is totally not a thing that you think it is. Because it's like really expensive. So yeah. And sometimes this takes a while. Subscribe. Okay, and then we use the other color from the same palette and the other end of the little blendy thingy. Not the other blendy thingy. So Chiaki's brows don't have much of an arch, but they do slope down some at the end. So I'm using the second darkest color in the palette. It says like lighter or something to draw that part in. Again, with the eyebrows, just do what you want, cause like everyone's different and just, yeah. Finally, eyeliner! Arguably the hardest part of doing makeup ever. This is Revlon Color Stay Liquid Liner in Blackest Black. I really like this liner because it's super fine and the handle gives you a lot of control, and also because it was cheap. It's really dark and not super shiny or gray or anything like that. And I've been through a lot of cheap liquid liners, and this is one of my favorites. Would definitely recommend. Especially to my fellow broke cosplayers who buy all their makeup in the Walmart clearance aisle. So I start at the inner corner of my eye and take a very long time to do it. Yeah. Let's fast forward this. Alright, so what I've found is that it's easier to get the wings even if you leave them for last. So here I'm only going from the inner corner to the outer corner of my eyes. I drew the liner pretty evenly since Chiaki's eyes aren't super droopy or cat-like, just like I did with the crease that I forgot to mention. Crease and the eyeliner are the main things to really help the shape of your eye, especially if you've got a character with like really specifically shaped eyes. If that makes sense. I hope it does. Alright, now for the wings! Yeah, so it took me several times, like several times to get these right. So what I'm trying to do, and miserably failing at, is to extend the line just past the outer corner of my eyes to make them look bigger. Also, unfortunately, my camera kind of cut out at the end of this clip, so it kind of skipped me doing the shadow and eyeliner below the eyes. Sorry about that, yeah. So what I did was I took some black eyeshadow and a little angled brush, and I shaded from the edge of the wing to the inner corner of my eye, and then from there to the outer edge of my contact lens. And then I kind of blended it a little bit and went over it with the same liner from earlier to make the lash line. And then I just kind of drew in some Danganronpa style lashes along with it. Because, you know, Danganronpa eyes are kind of really distinctive, especially with the lower lashes. And honestly, it's super duper fine to just draw them in, because like, who's gonna put on lower lashes? I mean, you can if you want to, but last time I did that, I glued an eyelash down and it really hurt when I took that one off. And like, you know, I don't want you guys to hurt yourselves like I did, because I'm dumb. At long last, I finally got the wings even! Alright, lashes! These are Target brand fake lashes I got for Christmas from my wonderful little sister. Thank you so much. I'm using this third pair of lashes because they look the most like Chiaki's. Then just slap a little bit of glue on there. Not too much, because you don't want it to like fall off or mess up your eyeliner. And you don't need a fancy name brand glue. I just got this from Walmart. It's great. Alright, so then we carefully put on the lashes along the eyeliner. I have the inner edge of my lash even with the inner edge of my contact lens, and then the outer edge was just a little bit inward from the end of the wing. This makes my eyes look wider and a little bit farther apart. Please make sure you're careful with the glue though, because you don't want that getting in your eye, because that would probably be bad. Alright, once you've glued on both lashes and drawn the bottom lash line just like I showed in the part my camera conveniently cut out, it's time for mascara. You may be asking, Hima, why do I need mascara if I have fake eyelashes on? Or Hima, why does your camera hate you? The answer is to blend your real lashes with your fake lashes. And because I filmed this on an iPhone SE. I don't really use fake lower lashes like I said before, but if you want to, that's fine, go ahead. Just make sure you don't get it in your eye, because that would probably be bad and possibly painful. So yeah. Next up is the aegyo-sal. This is a Korean term, and it's like the little puffy bags under your eyes, but not that I haven't slept in 8 years type. In Japanese, they're called tear bags, which is kind of makes sense, or like smile bags or something. And it's really common to highlight these in East Asian style makeup, and it really makes your eyes look bigger and cuter. It's great. So we're using the same brown that we have for the eye crease, and we're just gonna outline the aegyo-sal. If you don't have aegyo-sal, feel free to skip this step or just draw it wherever you want. And if you don't want to draw it anywhere, that's fine too. I mean, just like, you don't have to if you don't want to, you know? Just do whatever. Alright, so next we've got our white liner again. We're gonna go over our waterline with this. Not only does this make your eyes look bigger, it also makes them look shinier and brighter. It's great. Next, take the white liner and highlight your aegyo-sal. If you don't have aegyo-sal, go ahead and feel free to skip this part, or you could just draw it in wherever. And if you don't want to do the aegyo-sal because you don't like how it looks or whatever, that's totally okay too. Just do whatever you want, okay? And with that, we are done with the eyes. Next up is the blush. Alright, so I'm using the same lipstick I used for the eyeshadow, and I just kind of draw little anime blush lines on my cheekbones and across my nose. Then I blend it in and add a little bit more and blend it in some more. Because, like, I mean, you could just draw anime blush lines if you wanted to, but I like the, you know, real looking dish. Alright, and then I get the highlighter and just stick on a little bit, and then go ahead and blend that in too. Alright, and pink lipstick again. This time we're putting it actually on our lips. Who would have guessed, am I right? So we'll go ahead and put this all over our lips, And then we get like Maybelline concealer out again and just kind of dot all around our mouth. And then we blend it for this nice gradient effect. When that's done, I like to use the Rimmel Alarm lipstick for the innermost part of the mouth. And then just kind of go pop, 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 until it's blended. Last up is the lip gloss. I've got ELF Lip Plumping Gloss in Pink Cosmo, and I just go over the whole mouth with it. You can use a different color if you want, like sometimes I use clear or darker pink, it's just up to you. Alright, so now we grab our wig cap and just kind of stuff all your hair up in there so that you look nice and weird with like a weird egghead thing going on. And make sure it's nice and stable. Sometimes I like pin it down, you don't have to. And then you get the wig out, slap that sucker on, and ta-da! And we're done! Yay! Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Please, if you like this, leave a thumbs up. Don't forget to check out my Instagram and my Ko-Fi coffee thing. And leave a comment below. Tell me what you should do next. Tell me what you learned, what you think I should improve on. All that kind of stuff. And thank you so much. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And follow me on Instagram. Alright, thank you. Bye.